Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies have seen a pretty intense drop these last couple of days, especially this morning. It is Father's Day, it is Sunday, and this morning we did bottom out. We are getting a bounce right now, which is definitely good to see, but we're going to be taking a look further into what is this death cross that everyone is talking about, what I've been mentioning in my videos. Is this the bottom here? We're going to continue to go up. Stay tuned. So everyone has been asking me, what is this Bitcoin death cross? How does it involve Dogecoin? And we've seen a pretty intense drop the last couple of days. We've been seeing drops the last few weeks, and a lot of this has to do with this Bitcoin death cross. And more so, it's a psychological thing. But what actually is happening is the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. You see the 200-day moving average is the green and the 50 is the red. So what actually happens is when these lines cross, historically, if you zoom out on the chart, you will see there's been some kind of bearish movements. There's been some drops in the price of Bitcoin when that does happen. And if I zoom out, I can show you the last time that this has happened. We did have a little bit of a drop there, but that happened because of the pandemic last year, which caused that. And then when you have the opposite happen, when you have the 50 crossover to the 200, it's called a golden cross. And generally when that happens, there's a very strong bull run. There's a very strong bullish market, which we saw. Look, Bitcoin, when this cross was about 9,000 and we crossed and went all the way up to 65,000 and we started heading down. And then we are at 34,000 right now where we had the cross and it happened today. So honestly, do I think that there's going to be a further drop in the Bitcoin price and these other crypto prices? Honestly, I don't think so. It's certainly a possibility that we must be aware of. But this whole Bitcoin death cross has been talked about on the news for at least a month now, ever since Bitcoin dropped. And I feel that the fear of, the anticipation has caused the price down to drop down to the furthest it will go. For Bitcoin, I'm thinking the furthest that we will see is 30,000. If we do touch that again, I think that'll be the lowest we go, but honestly, I don't think we're going to be breaking any lower than this current price. It's certainly a possibility. There's a lot of volatility. There's a lot of fear. And when that type of stuff happens, and especially when there's all this stuff going on in the government with interest rates, with taxes, and we have inflation, all of these types of things it's not good news. And these types of things drag the stock market down. They can bring the whole crypto market down too. So we could definitely, Dogecoin, cryptocurrencies, we could definitely go further. But it's important understanding, even though this is a Dogecoin channel, we all are invested in Dogecoin, to understand what's going on in the crypto market. And the way to understand, basically foretell the future, what Doge will be doing, if it's going to go up or down, we have to take a look at other cryptocurrencies, especially like Ethereum and Bitcoin. And Bitcoin here is the leader of the cryptocurrency space because it has the most money in all of the cryptocurrencies. It is the #1 crypto. It is the most successful crypto project. It has the most money in it. That's why it's #1. So Bitcoin is so powerful. There's so much money in it that when it goes up, generally bring the whole crypto market up with it. When it goes down, it'll affect the whole crypto market and the altcoins as well. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Myles, and every day I make videos on cryptocurrency and Dogecoin. And I also teach you all technical analysis so that we can call out big plays through my expertise in technical analysis before they happen. So if you want to learn how to make a lot of money in cryptocurrency and Dogecoin, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss my time-sensitive videos. And if you want to get access to my daily trade alerts when I'm buying and selling cryptocurrencies, I'm a professional day trader in cryptocurrencies, and I put out daily trade alerts. I also keep you guys updated with some news that I don't talk about on my YouTube videos. So if you want to get access to that, make sure you join the Patreon, which is linked in the description below, where I also offer a bunch of services to help you make money. Make sure you guys go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I took time out of my schedule to be with my family to make sure you guys are well informed, that you guys are okay. And let me know in the comments below, do you think July is going to be the month where Dogecoin is going to blast off? When do you think Dogecoin is going to start blasting off here? Because we've been in a down market for the last couple of weeks, but any second, I think we're going to be taking off. Most importantly, let's go ahead and dive into the chart. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin really going to be dumping down? And if it does, it's going to affect Dogecoin. But we're going to also be taking a look at Dogecoin. But the good thing is, ladies and gentlemen, that we are still bullish. Everything is still looking very good, still very healthy, despite these drops. Despite the drops, we've come down about 20% from the high a couple days ago, about almost 42,000. We came down to a bottom of 33,248, so about 33,000. But if you take a look at this, these are our two lows that we have made, and these are the two significant highs that we are seeing in this time frame. What we are actually seeing is a consistent and a confirmed uptrend. We are still in an uptrend despite these drops. Despite these drops, we are still in an uptrend, which is very good to see. So honestly, I'm thinking that we're going to come up and break this level of resistance most likely tonight. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. This is all just my opinion. I have many years of investment and trading experience. And from what I've seen through charts, I look at charts all day long, every day. And from what I believe is going to be happening is most likely we will probably come up to test this level of resistance around 35 to 36,000. And if we can break this, we'll start to continue our uptrend and continue this pump. But there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world with the government and many things which can bring us past, which can end up bringing us down. So that's something we also must be aware of. It to be real, we could come up a little bit and then actually be in a downtrend, and this could be the start of the downtrend. So we have the highs here, and the highs are getting lower in this little time frame. The lows are getting lower in this time frame. I'm looking at the 2-hour time frame. If I zoom into the 30-minute, we can see a very clear stair step on the way down. But the interesting thing is this whole area right here, we have a bottom right here. We're getting a strong bounce. So it really, to depict if we are truly in the uptrend, is what happens in the next few hours, the next 24 hours. Because if we come up here and do not surpass and break this resistance level, but we end up coming down, we're still going to be in a downtrend. So we could still continue to go down, but most likely, I don't think that we will surpass $30,000. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Dogecoin price. Dogecoin is looking very similar to Bitcoin. Looking at the 30-minute, we are seeing that downtrend and then that strong bounce off the bottom, which we did put a buy alert, and we are up about 8% or so. If you would have bought the buy alert this morning where there was a bottom, that's the best time to buy cryptos. You buy cryptos when they're at a discount, especially when you see a huge drop. You put a little bit of money in there, you scale yourself in there, and eventually it might pay off for you right then and there in the next couple of hours when you buy it, or it might go down further. So in a week, maybe 30 days, it'll certainly pay off handsomely. But most importantly, looking at the Dogecoin chart, yes, we have not made higher highs, but we've made consistent higher lows, which is really good to see here. These are the three notable drops that we have seen, and they've made higher lows every single time, which is very good, because generally what you can see is these highs kind of remain at the same level. So it kind of shows a little bit of trading action, consolidation period, but you see that the lows continue to get higher, and eventually it gets to the point where you have this level of resistance. You have these lows eventually getting up to the resistance line, and then a huge breakout at that point. So a breakout is going to be here pretty imminent. Within the next week, towards the end of the month, I think that's when we're going to start to see some bullish momentum, as I have been telling you all. So expect some volatility. There's a lot of things going on in the government, a lot of things going on in the world. There's a lot of things going on in the news. There's a lot of things going on in cryptocurrency, and most of the stuff that's going on in cryptocurrency, 99.9% of it is actually very good news, despite the prices continue to go down. When you see prices go down and there's only good news, that is market manipulation. That's when you want to buy. Market manipulation is when you have the big money trying to scare the little guy to cause them to sell, which causes chain reactions in the market, which causes fear, so that it brings the price down. And that's when the whales come in. That's what they want to do. They want to scare you to make you sell, so that they can buy in cheaper. And then they're going to make you want to buy in at the top and repeat that whole process over again. But we're not falling for that. We have diamond hands. We're buying these dips. Let me know in the comments if you're buying these dips. We are buying these dips, and we're going to continue to profit as time goes on. Yes, we're in a bearish market. There's a little bit of short-term volatility, but in the end, in a couple of months, in a month, towards the end of the year, buying these dips is really going to pay off. Holding with diamond hands is really going to pay off. Even if you would have bought the top at 70 cents, even if you bought at 60 cents, we will certainly way surpass those levels, in my opinion, by the end of the year to a great degree. And if you guys want to trade cryptocurrencies tax-free, use my iTrust Capital, which is linked in the description below. And also, if you deposit $100 on my WEBULL link, which is in my description below, that they will give you 4 free stocks worth of $4,000, which you can immediately sell, buy Dogecoin or other cryptocurrencies with, or just send it to your bank account. Definitely recommend checking it out, and also check out the Patreon, which is linked in the description below. That's going to be it for the video. If you got something out of the video, please hit the like button, share this video with some of your friends and family, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great weekend and have a great night as well.